Parents. Kyle Flett loves to run. A senior member of the Campolindo cross-country team, Kyle runs several miles every day. Here in Moraga, that means some of the Bay Area's most beautiful scenery.
Going up in the hills it's indescribable. Some days it's just, the temperature is amazing, the wind is almost still, and it's just serene.
For Kyle, running is also an escape, a way to enjoy the wilderness, bond with his teammates, and realize how the past few years of turmoil are now done.
It was one day in the car. She got out, and I looked over in her seat, and I saw this paper that said, something about like a right breast scan. And I was like, oh, I should probably see what's going on.
When Kyle was 11, his mom was diagnosed with breast cancer. His parents were going through a divorce at the time. The news was devastating to the entire family.
And I just broke down. And I think the hardest part is also not just battling for your own self and your life, but knowing that you have 3 kids at home and trying to be as healthy as possible. And despite the fact that my kids had already gone through a divorce or separation at this point, it was a good thing in the sense that they had that half time with their dad. So a lot of the treatments, when I went through chemo and radiation and whatnot, they were being well loved and taken care of.
Sandy is now entering her 5th year cancer-free. Great news for Kyle, who was worried his mom might not survive.
Yeah, definitely. I was pretty young at the time. It wasn't really, I wasn't as able to really understand what was going on as I am now.
Then last year, with his mom healthy, Kyle received scary news about his dad.
His heart was basically degenerating, and he had to eventually just put his name on the Stanford list to get it replaced. And one night he just woke me up at 4 a.m. and said, I'm going to Stanford, I got a new heart.
The heart transplant surgery went well, with Kyle's dad recovering as Kyle kept on running.
Well, I'm pretty proud of how he got through it. Even while I was recovering last year, that was one of his biggest races when he won the league championship, when he came in first place in the league championship. So that showed a lot of inner strength and character. I was very proud of him for that.
This year, Kyle is a team leader on a cross-country team with a great reputation for success.
I think it's really inspirational for those that know what he's gone through. I worked with him in the classroom last year as his junior English teacher, and this year I have him in journalism. And it's really been satisfying for me to see him, kind of overcome the struggles that he's had.
This past weekend, Kyle competed in the first meet of his senior season. He ran well and helped his team to a first-place finish. His senior year, a leader on the cross-country team with 2 healthy parents, and time to enjoy what he loves most, a run with his teammates without a care in the world.